Alrighty, fellas. Wakey, wakey. Good morning. Good morning. We have a lot to cover. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome back to Shiny War Day number 5 in the Team Mr. Shiny War. Now, today's a very special day. Rumel with a crazy raid to start things off. Thank you so much. Today is a big day. Today is the regional rotation day in PokeMMO. Okay, so essentially, or in Team Mr. the bonus Shiny War, okay, the Shiny War bonus day. So essentially what happens is, there's a bonus, a +2 point bonus that starts in Kanto, okay? And then when someone finds a Kanto Shiny, that bonus is claimed, and then they go to Hoenn, okay? And they go to Sinnoh, or sorry, I'm already messing it up, sorry. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, okay? These go in order. So there's a rotational bonus where every single time someone gets a shiny, it moves to the next region in the next chronological order, okay? So the best strategy for this sort of day is to do ×5 hordes. It's gonna be awkward / weird because I've literally been doing single encounters trying to get a rare this entire war, but I want to play at the most efficient pace possible, okay? I care about helping my team, and I care about doing the best that I can do. So we are going to head over to Kanto right now and go do ×5 hordes. I'm going to be heading over to Cerulean Cave. We're going to be starting with Litwick / Wobbuffet. It's a shunt that I've been doing passively for an extremely long time. So we're going to start ourselves there. And then I also have I have a bunch of shinies to catch up on. There have been so many shinies and a new store, of course, since yesterday. So we're going to start doing our ×5 hordes here while we kind of prep and recap what we missed last night, okay? So first things first, the new store. The store last night, as we ended the stream, was 108 points for Team Flare, 84 for Team Hawk. The new store is 121 for Team Flare, 99 for Hawk. That's like a day's worth of points overnight that we missed, which is ridiculous. So we're now at the 120 point threshold, and Team Hawk is fighting for their life to try to come back in some meaningful way, and we'll see if they'll be able to do it. And then in terms of missed shinies, there have been so many shinies that were achieved overnight. Let's go ahead and go through them. The last shiny we saw was Yakutov's Palpitoad. After that, Lizardman got himself a shiny Misdrevious. Ginger Matt got himself a shiny Magnemite. Phil Radish got himself a shiny Marill. Martin the Martian got himself a Gastrodon. PDA, a Jigglypuff. Kathy, a Pikachu. Boki, a Koffing. Rumel, a Duskull. Zeffy, a Nidorina. At Lewis, a Sneasel. And at Lewis, a Golett. There's been a lot of shinies achieved. I think a shiny might have just been achieved. I think the score is actually updated to 102 for Team Hawk. It's becoming like an 18-point game, fellas. 19-point, technically, I think. It's close at any point. That's a little more than one egg shiny away. Whenever Shiny Wars is happening, it is anyone's game, okay? I'm going to get that score updated. And hopefully I'll see you guys with a shiny. Or at least the next shiny. We're going to have to really stay on track, stay on top of all the shinies that happen today. It's more crucial than ever, so we know where we need to be shunting. I'm actually really looking forward to ×5 horde day because, well, that's not technically, but, you know, the rotation day. I feel like ×5 hordes end up being easier encounters. Obviously, the encounters per hour and the quantity is ridiculous, but the activity, I don't think people talk about like the physicality. Not that there's that much in shunting, but when you do it for 16 hours a day, you know, it ends up getting a little exhausting. The physicality of just sitting here clicking Sweet Scent over and over and over again, and then when you run out, you know, repopping Leppas or whatever, is so much easier than running back and forth. Like, there's like running back and forth is actually so much more difficult. When you do a Sweet Scent, you guaranteed get a horde every time. It's very consistent. You can alt tab, you can do other things much easier. I feel like single encountering is much more taxing, weirdly. Obviously shutting's not very physically taxing, but to some extent, we're doing it for 16 hours a day, it's tough, but I think it's an interesting thing. Like, this feels much more consistent. It's easier to focus on. Okay, apparently we have a pretty crazy clip from Rumel, okay? Rumel got a shiny Duskull on stream. I guess I'm spoiling the clip, but you know what? I'll shut up. Let's just watch it.
Give me shiny, give me shiny.
Give me shiny.
Give me shiny, give me shiny. Wait, what? No way! I closed my eyes! I closed my eyes!
Wait! I didn't hear that.
There's no way! There's no way!
Is that what I need to do?
What just happened?
Wait. Okay, Gimme Shiny is a classic meme in PokeMMO. Oh my god, I love Rumel, dude. Gimme Shiny is a classic meme where you spam Gimme Shiny in text chat, and then obviously you get a shiny. I've never seen it work so fast in live time. I've never seen the close your eyes and wish strat. That's a new element to Gimme Shiny. I've never seen anyone do that. Bro unlocked a new step to Gimme Shiny.
I literally closed my eyes and summoned it. I closed my eyes and summoned that shiny.
That's insane. I've never seen that.
What the fuckity fuck?
This is one of my favorite Rumel reactions.
I'm sorry, Macy. I'm so sorry, Macy.
Is his wife / girlfriend sleeping?
What?
Wait, that's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, that just means, chat, we have to do the same thing, okay? Let me do one more. Let me do one more horde, and then okay. We are here today. Okay, watch my eyes, okay? Watch me. Okay, run. Chat, we are here today to pray to Arceus, okay? To wish upon thee a shiny to feed thy village. Love thy neighboring Pokemon, and will thy legendary Pokemon run free. In Arceus' name, give me shiny. I opened my eyes. I fucked it! Okay, well, that one's on me. My bad, guys. We'll try again later. Well, less than a minute after I do my shiny prayer, boys, my gimme shiny, someone on Team Arc got a shiny, so it worked, but it worked on the wrong person. I can't. That's actually crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna leave Kanto. I have to head to Johto next. So we're gonna go over to Johto. My shiny hunt in Johto, I'll let chat decide. We're either doing Larvitar, Dratini, or Delibird. Chat can pick. We could even run a poll, but we're gonna do one of those three. This is the shiny achieved, by the way. This is by Curse Man. Dude, Ursaring's a good shiny. You're doing like Kanto Victory Road, but you can only get it when it's I think when it's not winter in game, because it like hibernates is like the actual lore. It's really cute. 2x31, beautiful shiny. Congrats to Curse Man, dude. Someone's already got it. It's been 5 minutes past on the shiny charm. It took me longer to get up to the top of Mount Silver to go to Johto to shiny hunt Larvitar. I have to already change regions over to Hoenn. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, well, okay, we're gonna switch. My bad, boys. Up, we gotta go to okay. Next up is Hoenn. What times do I have Horde Shunt do I do in Hoenn? I prepared a lot of the regions. I think Hoenn's the one that I may have not prepared for. I have to think of a time so I have Horde there. Oh, do you know no, I remember my spot. My spot today is Lantern. Lantern is a great... I actually spent an entire last war. I think I spent 17 hours straight. I'm not at the right city at all. But I spent 17 hours straight of a previous Team Mr. Shiny War at Lantern. It was one of the most like consistent, like I've stayed at a spot. Oh, if Lairon is also here, we might go there, but I'm gonna go to Lantern for now. I can't believe how fast this is already rotating. I knew this would like, I knew like with all of Team Mr. shunting time swipe hordes, I thought it would rotate pretty fast, but like we literally got like less than 10 minutes kicked off of this charm before we had to rotate. Shinies every like 10 minutes is going to be insane. I'm curious to see how long the longest streak will be. This is the Lantern spot, though, for those who are wondering. It's a beautiful, beautiful shiny. Nice little purple. Holy shit, Shadow Cape down to 4.1 mil. Can I just say, I'm so sorry. I know people are like cringe the fuck out, which is fair. I get some market predictions right and some wrong, but I got this one so right, and everybody else disagreed with me. I was the only person in like the entire PokeMMO community being like, yeah, I think the Shadow Cape will go down to 4 mil. I literally said, my guess is 4 to 8 mil, like 4 to 6 mil. And I said, I think at its bottom out, it'll reach around 4 mil. And it's literally like, yeah, I hate to be that guy, but I did call this one so accurately. And it's cool to, sometimes it feels cool. Sometimes you guys make some market predictions that are, I make that are totally wrong. You guys own me on some. I think it's a good shmeme, I was really lucky to be fortunate to be super right on that one. Anyone who invested in Shadow Capes, I'm sorry. That's not what I wanted for you. But it's what my predictions, that's why I didn't touch them. It's something that I thought would happen. Alert, switch to Sinnoh. It's been 20 minutes. No way Albandi got another shiny. People are saying Albandi. Bro, that dude has had like 4 shinies in war, 2 rares. No way. There's no... Okay, well, we got to go to Sinnoh, boys. Now, the Sinnoh shiny hunt, I'm going to be honest. Okay, also, can we... Team Awk is getting all the shinies. Can we stop them, boys? I'm actually... I'm like... I'm getting a little nervous, boys. Hey, Team Flare, are we awake? Okay, why is my Minccino... My Minccino is surfing. What? What call? No! Dude, I've never seen that. That was actually a sick bug. Okay, we're gonna head over to Sinnoh. Camera up, Sinnoh. I have a Sinnoh Shunt in mind, okay? What is happening in my game? Hello? Okay, I have a Sinnoh Shunt in mind. It is one that I'm sure many people are very familiar with. People always ask me why do my Pokemon look a little different, and I always have to explain to them I play with RTX on, so I actually have increased graphics on PokeMMO, like ray tracing and shit. So certain Pokemon, this is like how Nintendo actually wanted Psyduck to look, but they just didn't have the technology like advancements at the time to make him look like this. So we really brought Psyduck to life in the way that Nintendo really intended. Okay, that might be the food take of the day. Someone said, "What's your favorite like taco meat?" And my brain just goes to like ground beef, but someone said steak. Okay, and I do love steak, obviously, like in most things or whatever, it's my favorite kind of meat, but my brain goes to, why would I ever eat a taco? The real food take of the day, why would I ever eat a taco when I could just have a burrito? Like I actually feel like burritos are just superior in every single way to a taco. Just put the same ingredients you love in a taco and put them in a burrito and like wrap it up tight. Throw some more stuff in there, some extra cheese, rice and beef. Like, I feel like it's just better. I think burritos are just like the better version of a taco. IMO. I bet why is the Ditto market so insane right now? Is it because of the netball nerf for Shiny Wars? I don't think the netball nerf has affected the base price of Shittos. It went down for a little bit, but it's also been too far out. I think the Ditto market right now is being aggressively affected by Team Mr. Shiny Wars. As well as, there's another factor. The other factor is people taking breaks. Like this is a cheap Ditto to me, Shitto. It's, well, actually, sorry, there's 3 factors. There's 3 factors, and I don't think the netball nerf, I mean, it affects it to some extent, but I don't think it's like even in the top 3, right? The top 3 factors are, number 1, Team Mr. Shiny Wars. Not in order of how much it's affecting, to be fair. But Team Mr. Shiny Wars, number 1. Number 2, a lot of grinders are taking breaks post the Lunar New Year event. People are, post the Christmas event. People are exhausted. People are tired. They just earned a bunch of Pokeyen. They don't really care about grinding Dittos right now for extra Pokeyen, so they're taking breaks. So there's players taking breaks. Team Mr. Shiny War. Number 3 is the fact that you can the breeding update, the fact that you can now breed and consume Dittos faster, right? So they made it so that more Dittos are being consumed quicker via the breeding update. When they made it so that when they standardized strings, right, it made it so that you can actually the average player can now breed like 540 eggs within 1 hour, right? Previously, the average player previously was breeding around 400, like 360 eggs per hour, right? Now, the average player is doing like 500 to 540. Like, it's crazy. It's like, I almost doubled it, right? Like, so it's the amount, the Dittos are being consumed quicker than ever. Mr. Wars, and then also people taking, the grinders taking breaks. Curse Man just got another shiny. Bro, he just got the Ursa Ring. Okay, we're done, Sinnoh, boys. We go Unova next. That one did take like 40 minutes. That one, to be fair, that was the longest, I think. That was the longest streak we had seen so far before changing regions. Bro, that's actually crazy. I don't know what the species is yet, but he just got that Ursa Ring. Got another shiny. We gotta change region. I don't know I forget what team he's on as well. Okay, what's our Unova ×5 horde chat? That's the next decision. I don't know if I have one actually off the top of my head. We can do Trubbish, but it's ×3. We can do Jigglypuff. That's not a bad one. ×5 horde in Unova. Gotta go Zorua. I don't like Zorua as a horde, as a shiny. We'll think on it. Oh wait, no, chat's so right. Tynamo is the play. Someone said Tynamo in chat. So Tynamo You can do Litwick, Tynamo, Arceus, or Frillish. These are all good options. Tynamo is one of the weirdest shunts now in PokeMMO. Okay? This shunt used to be a 50-50 shunt down here. Now it's a 2080. I think it might be even 1090. It's either 2080 or 1090. It's one of the weirdest, like weirdly rare shunts now via ×5 hordes. So we're going to sit here and hope for Shiny Electros, one of the coolest shinies in PokeMMO. But it's so cool. But it's so hard to get now. It's actually so difficult now for a ×5 horde. I think if it's a 1090 split, that's an average of it'd be 30 hours times 10. That's a 300-hour hunt if it's 1090, which it might be. If it's 2080, it's 30 times 5. So it's a 150-hour ×5 horde hunt on average. If it's 2080, if it's 1090, it's 300 hours, I think, which is cracked. Oh, by the way, I didn't say this. Yesterday, I counted my hours, okay? I counted my hours about how many I had played in Shiny Wars so far. And it was at the point where I think there was 82 hours had passed. So there was 82 hours in the event so far. Out of those 82, I had played 58 hours. Leaving myself 24 hours for sleep across 3 nights, which is 8 hours a night. But, so I'm sleeping okay. However, that's also assuming like the day wasn't fully over or whatever. But like, yeah, I've been sticking up with what I wanted to do, which is like 16 hours a day, 8 hours of sleep. Is pretty much exactly what I've maintained. I'm really curious to see my hours at the end of war. I did end up going back and tracking to make sure I know, like, I think my starting number was like 8934 or something like that. I'm also going to hit 9,000 hours played this stream. Literally this stream, which is kind of cool. I'll have to try to get the right number. We'll have to see. Remind me, chat. That'll be really cool to see. Well, I'm absolutely starving, fellas. I'm going to go grab a quick Factor out of my fridge. It's that time, fellas. I got to do a quick shout out over to my sponsor, Factor. First link in the description if you want to get 50% off your first Factor order. It is in the US only. They want to make sure you get your food fresh and nice and not spoiled and like that, but by the time it gets to you, Factor is linked in the description. It is the best way to support the stream, and it's awesome food. You can tell because I'm literally using it this week for Shiny Wars. It has been saving my butt, keeping me, feeling more healthy, eating protein, eating vegetables, while still gaming a ton and getting a ton done for my team in Shiny Wars. I do have these things called Factor incentives as well, where for each Factor sub, I will do a streamathon at the end of the month, where one Factor sub equals 1 hour. I will also breed a bunch of alpha Pokemon and open mysterious balls during that streamathon. Every 10 Factor subs, I will spend $100 on stream, whether that's a fog machine, it could be special strobe lights, pyrotechnics, costumes, whatever. And then at 30 Factor subs, if we were to somehow reach that, which is very, very unlikely, I would, in fact, bathe in beans. Chat's been asking for that for a while, but unlikely to ever happen. Factor, it's awesome. Link in the description. Check it out if you want to support the stream. If not, that's totally fine as well. Why no donator status? Flicks, I am so glad you noticed that. Holy I forgot that my donator status was gonna wear out at some point this week, and I needed to pop another one. That's actually, how long has it been like that? That's actually so embarrassing. Oh no, boys, we're cooked. Here's 25,000 encounters, by the way. That was kind of fast. I honestly wasn't really paying attention. Kind of didn't expect that, but boom, bam, 25K, and that's like ×5 hordes. The amount of it, like, when I'm doing single encounters, if I get like 3,000 to 4,000 encounters, that's really good. That's what I aim for. I'm probably gonna end today. I at least end today with like 28K encounters, probably more. I definitely hit like 30K today, actually, most likely. Dude, I want to give a personal fucking shout out and congrats to Smokycat. Bro just got a shiny Charmander. He's like a regular viewer who's always in the streams, I feel like. This is really cool to see. Like, it is so sick to see this. Like, I know you've probably, how many eggs I can ask, like how I work on this. For so many people, this is their dream shiny. Like, shiny Charmander is the one for so many people. It's a really cool one to see get gotten, and he just got this. He just hatched a shiny Charmander. He's always in the streams, always grinding. Dude, congrats to you, man. And that is a really fucking, like, one of my favorite parts about shiny hunting with people. 25,000 eggs, he says, unbelievably deserved. like, one of my favorite things about shutting with people in PokeMMO and on stream is we get to see different journeys and share different stories. Like, he probably talked about shunning Charmander in chat, like, back at, like, 2,000 eggs. Like, and seeing that journey, like, develop over time is one of the coolest things, man. The double Yoda stream, holy shit. Oh, we have a new shiny, boys! A new shiny means time to change regions. So let's head over to Kanto. We reset. We've gone all the way to Unova. Now we go back to Kanto. I don't know what the... Is he on Team Auk? Dude, Team Auk is kind of taking full advantage of this day. They are kind of coming back, and I don't love it, to be honest. We're gonna head over to Kanto. We are at 25,500 encounters, so we're cranking up the encounters at least. To be fair, I would be... It sounds fucked up. I would be really happy if I didn't get a shiny today. I'm gonna be honest. If I could just crank up my encounters, which makes no difference to your rate. I probably say this too much without explaining it, but no matter how many encounters you have in PokeMMO, your shiny rate does not change. It is still 1 of 30,000. Don't take it as a oh, because my numbers are higher, I'm getting closer to a shiny. That is not how it works. However, it feels better. It's a feeling thing, so it feels better to make progress. So if I can get a bunch of encounters, not get a shiny, yeah, time support, and just save it, stock it up, save it, which is not how it works, for like a single encounter or a rare, that's ideal. If I can dodge a shiny today and then get a single encounter / rare on the 17th or even 16th, I'd be so happy. Now, if I dodge a shiny today and then go dry for the rest of Shiny War, it's actually doomed, boys. How many shinies have been caught so far? What a great question. So far, it is currently day 5, and there still is like 3-ish days, like 3 full days, whatever left, kind of. Yeah, 3-ish. Because it's 1 p.m. it ends or whatever on the 18th. It's crazy that it's day 5, actually. Wow. Xanarchy just got one. With Xanarchies, I think there's been 61. I think 61 total shinies have been caught during the Team Mr. Shiny War within 5 days. I'm curious to see how many will end up with total at the end of the event. All right, fellas, we have ourselves a Shalfa check. You only get a few of these a day. I'm hoping that one day I could see a wild Shalfa live. I've actually never seen someone in a Shalfa encounter live. That'd be kind of a dream. Even if it's not me, you know, it'd be kind of a dream come true to see someone be able to like live on stream, right click and spectate, and see someone get it. So no Shalfa jinx today. You know, expected, but it's fun to record the little checks just in case one day we get one, boys. Dude, I didn't realize Team Mr. Most of Team Mr. during Kanto is over. Look at all these. Look at this. This is a really cool thing to see all on one screen. Shiny Jigglypuff, Shiny Riolu achieved this war. Zoroa, Totodile, Squirtle, Glaceon, the Shedinja is crazy. I didn't know Mitch had Shedinja. Wow. Ox Riolu, Porygon, Shalfa, Umbreon, Apom. This is some of the craziest shinies in all of PokeMMO, just all here at once. Excadrill, Ivysaur. This is a beautiful single screen. That's actually so sick. Alert, shiny, Phil, alert, shiny. Yes, someone, I don't know what team, but Phil Rad shot himself a shiny. So next up we go over to, Kanto next to Johto. So we're gonna, everybody's just rotating as quick as possible and then waiting for him to catch and like figuring out what the next shiny is after. So we head over to Johto as soon as possible. I was going to do Larvitar shunting in Johto. However, it's just too far from a PC. Like, it actually takes so long to get there that someone like gets a shiny before I can even like get to the spot. So instead, it's better to do a spot near a PC. I think Dragon's Den is the perfect like middle ground where you can shiny hunt Dratini, a cool rare Lepa Shunt, but while still like being pretty close to a PC and getting to it quickly. So we're going to go do Dratini. That's a ridiculous statistic, Xanarchy. The Team Aqua versus Team Magma Mr. War was 50 total shinies. We're already at 63 on day 5. Looking at the last score, I think someone said it was like 120 to 118 was the final score, and we're already at 124 to 114. Once again, man, PokeMMO is progressing like so much, and I feel like something as simple and silly as like just Team Mr. Shiny Wars really shows like statistically over time how much things are improving, how much better we are getting as shunters, how much better we're getting as PokeMMO players. It's pretty drastic. Bro, thank fuck we finally hit a Flare shiny, I think. Oh, thank everything. We needed something. Flare is back. Flare is back. Yo, flash up, boys. Okay, next region, I think. I'm assuming it's in Johto, so I think it's next region. I flashed. Nice work, Woomy. I don't know the species yet, but I'm gonna peace out. Okay. From Johto, we next go Hoenn. I want to test Lairon and Hoenn. I've never done the shiny Lairon hunt, and I want to test it. Alrighty, fellas, I think it is about that time, okay? It should be about that time, rather. It's time for me to log out and then log back in and check my player card. I've been playing PokeMMO on and off since 2013, and I think I have now achieved 9,000 hours playtime on the dot, boys. 9,000 hours. Now, is that a lot of hours over 12 years? Not really, honestly, in my opinion, but maybe I'm just degenerate. It's really not. It's really not that crazy. But is it a lot of hours to dump into a video game? As someone who has dumped more hours into a video game, I would say yes. I think it's a lot of hours. You know, we only have so many years on this beautiful spinning globe, and I think we should try to spend as many of them as possible doing valuable, beautiful things. And it's easy to think, you know, why spend 9,000 hours playing Pokemon when you could become a doctor or save lives or yada yada, you know, do all these, spend time with family. I say you can do them all, okay? I think you can do beautiful things and still do the things you enjoy. You can bring joy to others, spend time with loved ones while still playing 9,000 hours of PokeMMO and doing something you really care about. Spending time with friends, with people who share a similar passion as you, with shiny hunting. I think it's a beautiful thing. Okay, and don't let others dictate how you spend your time and your life. Find the thing that makes you happy and works best for you and is a good use of your time, and you truly believe that. And I truly believe that 9,000 hours on PokeMMO was time well spent. It was time with friends, time against myself, you know, working on goals, working on challenges, helping others, making guides, pushing the boundary for content. And I've loved every second of it. Thank you guys for making this a beautiful, beautiful 9,000 hours. Okay, apparently Skitty, who's literally in our charm, is he on his own? Okay, apparently he's in Link. He got a shiny Lairon, so that means next rotation, boys. We're done with Hoenn. Off to Sinnoh we go. I already forget our Sinnoh Shunt, but congratulations to Skitty. We were literally at the same exact spot, a Lairon Shunt. Great, great, beautiful shiny, dude. Good luck to you, dude. Nice, dude. He got the Lairon. There was like a legit scare that he might not have been able to catch the Lairon because he's hatching eggs. So he only had one Pokemon. Try to catch the shiny, which is like pretty scary in a horde of like 5 level 40 Pokemon. There it is. It's a beautiful shiny, dude. I honestly should do that Shunt spot way more often. This is like one of my favorite colors. That's really cool. That puts Team Flare up to 130 points. So we are making a little bit. We're putting our lead up a little bit more. 130 to 117. Okay, this is a certified Patrouski pizza order, okay? Barbecue sauce pizza. This is so hard to show. Barbecue sauce pizza, banana peppers, pineapple, and Philly cheesesteak. A certified Patrouski classic. Hey, but I don't know if I'm tripping balls or what, but I had this weird memory of being able to choose whether to play online or offline on PokeMMO, but I couldn't find anything anywhere about it. You're not crazy. So what I think what you're talking, I could be wrong. What I think what you're talking about is for most of PokeMMO's history, whenever you would log on, you would choose which server to log on to, and you would pick like the main server or a PTS server. But now they stopped offering that option unless there's like a public test server running or whatever. But you used to like pick that option, and if you selected the PTS, it would almost always be offline unless they were like testing for a new region. So that was like, since it was so uncommonly used, they just like got rid of that option entirely. But I think that's what you're referring to, because you would always like select an offline or online server essentially when logging in, then you would always select the offline wouldn't work, but I think that's what you're referring to. I could be mistaken, but you're not crazy. That used to be like you used to always like select a server when logging in. Bro, I haven't thought about that in so long, but I'm actually there's some like boomer Pokemon players in here bringing up old stuff. Shadow Fox said, I remember that I could skip all the trainers in PokeMMO. For many years in PokeMMO, the trainers in the storyline that are supposed to like have like a little exclamation mark appear above their head and like stop you in your tracks and fight you, they didn't work. They wouldn't auto walk to you because they were worried that players would get like stuck and stuff like that. So for a long time, you could just skip every trainer in the game. You could choose to fight them and talk to them or whatever, but you could just skip every. They didn't have that system working, so you could just skip every trainer. That was like common back in like 2012 to 2015. I don't know when that stopped, I will say, but that was like, that's how it worked back then. Yeah, you just skipped every trainer. Another classic Shalfa check coming in. Let's see, is today the day? Not quite. That's a really good question, Clarko. How much does a fossil shunt cost on average? I don't even know if I have an answer. We can try to guesstimate it with chat. It depends on the fossil dramatically is the problem. The cheapest fossil is going to cost you, 8K. The cheapest. The average fossil is probably like 10 to 12K, be my guess. It depends on the fossil type, obviously. Let's say a fossil costs you 10K, okay? If I had to guess, this is a hard guess. I would guess that if a fossil costs 10K, you get like 4K of it back on average if you sell the Pokemon and like actually sell them. That's after listing fee and stuff as well. So let's say it essentially costs you 6K per fossil Pokemon. Is essentially what it comes down to. That'd be my guess. So I would guess it's a much larger range. I would say a fossil shunt should cost you anywhere from 150 mil to 200 mil, depending on the fossil, depending on Pokemon back, depending on if you don't sell the or just like mass release or whatever. It's like 300 mil. Like it's way more, right? Yeah, I'm assuming you sell them on a lot of fossil farmers, higher level, just fucking eat the cost, which is brutal. I think it's worth to sell them and stuff. But so I would guess around, if I had a rough guesstimate, 150 to 200 mil. It's more than an egg. It's more than an egg shunt. An egg shunt right now is about 150 mil, so that's which is expensive for an egg hunt. It's brutal right now with Dittos being 5K a piece. But it's a good question. So it's a tough one to calculate, I feel like, than egg hunting, honestly. Alrighty, fellas, it might be about that time. Okay. It's Patrouski After Dark. We've officially been live for over 10 hours. We hunted a lot. We're back at single encounters to hopefully dodge. I'm trying to dodge. We got our encounters up to 28,800, boys. I'm really happy with that, honestly. I'm really happy with that. Our stream crashed at one point, Doctors. We are at 10 hours stream, even though it says 9. I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. No shiny today, obviously, still. I might do some times 5 off stream, some singles. We'll see. It's rotation day for another 3 hours or so. But honestly, I want to get back to singles. I want to dodge the times 5 4 shiny if possible. Great stream as per usual. Thanks to you guys. You really motivate me to keep going. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow the Twitch for streams like this. Join the fun. Join the laughs. Join the memes. Maybe don't join the food take because people get very mad at me. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to support the channel, the only thing I'll even mention is just Factor. If you ever wanted to support my PokeMMO channel and my adventures, Factor, sign up for Factor using the first link in the description is the best way to do so. It is truly a generous offer from them, and we only have about 15 days left, guys. 15 days left to sign up for Factor and support the channel in an extremely generous way, as well as just getting yourself some food along the way. Replace a little bit of your grocery budget with some Factor. You get meals that are prepped and ready and made for you, as well as supporting, a content creator that has hopefully helped you out a little bit. It's super, super, super impactful. Every HelloFresh sub is equal to like 8 years of Twitch subs or something ridiculous. I have the math, but I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow with more shiny hunts. Good night, soldiers. Peace, Reno. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And if your name is listed here, you're the reason I'm able to do this in the first place by going above and beyond and supporting the channel via YouTube memberships and Twitch Primes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.